let's go to therapy. I am done being therapized. I have about an hour before I go meet Jon and Kasey and Hopkins for a little Hopkins Pride today. I'm gonna buy books. So I am going to try and finish my book quick. I've got like 30 pages left. I should be able to do it. Okay, so today is the first little Pride thing that I'm going to. And it's just like a small little Pride at one of the suburbs. They haven't had a Pride festival before, it's the first one. So I'm just going super chill. We got the fancy pants, we got the Converse, and we have the Alice Oseman Happy Pride shirt. It's white. We don't know how I feel about white, but Happy Pride. We got the characters of Loveless on the back. I know you can see my bras. It's fine. It's Pride. Pride, Pride, Pride. Gay, gay, gay. Walkie, walkie over the gay. Walkie over the gay. Oh, there is a path. I didn't see the path.
We're all superstars. She rolled my hair, put my lipstick on, in a glass of purple dry.
But that's only 1,000. So even if one.
I don't want to do anything. I just want to lay here and listen to the outside. But I have to go to work soon. Like 30 minutes I have to leave. So I should start getting things ready that I should get ready. I finished my book earlier, The Queer Principles of Kit Webb. It was pretty good. I rated it a 3.5 out of 5. It's good. I didn't feel like I was excited about reading it. It was a good book. I finished it this morning before we went to the Pride thing. Which, by the way, that was fun. I gave $1 to a drag queen. I was very nervous about it. At the top of the drag show, Kasey was like, Abbie, I have a couple of like dollar bills. Like, do you want to go up there with me? Like, I'll give you one and then I'm going to take one and we'll give him. And I was like, no, thank you. That's too much. And then she was like a few in. She's like, all right, I'm going to go up there. Y'all can follow if you want. So I went up there. And then like a song or two later, I did it. It was very anxiety, but I did it. I have my next book picked out. It's Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. It's like this rock star son gets into like some publicity madness, and so he needs a fake boyfriend. But what do you do when it's a fake boyfriend? You become a real boyfriend. That's what this is. It feels and looks like very similar to Red, White, and Royal Blue. So we'll see about that. But I can't wait. I mean, it's not like the same plot. It is a similar plot, but it's not the same plot. We'll see. Looks like it's gonna rain today. It's supposed to rain today, but I can see it coming. We have a return of Edgar Allan Poe crows. But there's two, so I'm a little worried about life. But look at this. I finished my coffee and a chapter at the same time, so I am going to now run to Target quick to return the sheets, the white sheets that I bought, and just get gray again, because I'm tired of trying to figure out if I want gray sheets. I need new sheets. There's a huge ass hole in my sheets, so let's go. So I got sheets. They're gray, but slightly lighter gray. And then I saw these in like the $5 section, and I was like, I must. And I was literally thinking yesterday, I need a new bath mat in my bathroom, so that worked out. And then got this little table desk, this little, what is it? A lap table, that's what it's called. Now I need to decide if I want to do 2 loads of laundry at once, or one and then do another, and so on and so forth. I don't like doing 2 at once because then I'm taking up 2 machines out of 3. This is just further proof that I need to be okay with moving so I can have my own washer and dryer. Like, I want that so bad. Ugh. Update, I did 2 at once. All right, my laundry is in the the dryer now. And I ate some breakfast, watched some Alexandra Gator, and I was gonna go outside and read during this cycle, but I just need to clean my place. It is just, there's just stuff everywhere and I need to fix that now. Guys, look at this guy. He is pretty tall. He's growing, for sure. This little guy, he's just been growing. Oh my gosh, it's happening. Another little guy. Look at all these little guys. You know what I need? I need like a craft bucket so that whatever craft I'm working on at this exact moment in time, I just plop it in the bucket rather than putting it in its home. Because I put it in my home and then as soon as I put it in there, it comes back out. I need a craft bucket. I do have this fun cleaning system on Sundays where if I have a piece of clothing that I wear and I need to hang up, I don't come in here and hang it up. I toss it in the hang up pile. Now I do that because when I go get my dry laundry, I will have other clothes that need to be hung up. So instead of like deviating from the current task at hand, which is tidying the out there, I just toss it there and I go back to tidying the out here. And then when I am doing the task of laundry, I will hang it up. I need to be better about throwing things away or getting rid of them when I don't use them anymore. Even though I love them, I love these shoes so much. I don't wear them because they look like garbage. So I don't wear them. So I should throw them away. These shoes, I got those like pretty colorful boots to kind of replace these because these are old. They're starting to like get holes in the bottom, so my feet get wet when I wear these and they like rub my feet in the wrong way anyway. So throw them out, Abby. Throw them all out. This is my own laundry basket. It's too small. I don't know why I got it in the first place, probably because it was yellow. It was containing shoes and boots in that closet. However, I hate when my shoes pile up out here. But I'm not like a rack kind of girly. My brain doesn't do that, even though I want it to. So I'm bringing this out here and I'm throwing the shoes in there. All right, this is why I needed new sheets. We see this is, it's very ripped and it was getting too much. My foot was getting caught in it. So new sheets now. So I brought this desk inside because it was just getting absolutely ruined outside, and like bringing it inside at this point isn't gonna do anything. All of like the stain is washed off. Those are just coming apart, which they already were, but now it's worse. Like, she's ruined, but I just don't want her to get more ruined. So I brought her inside and then I'll take her outside when I need to take pictures of books, but I don't know where to put it for right now. Like I could put it over there. I was gonna put it in my room, but it's clunky to get in and out of my room. And if I'm gonna take it in and out, I just need it to be accessible. I had it there for a little bit, but it was just in the way. That was just like a momentary thing. And now I don't know what to do. All right, it's just going there for now until we figure out a better solution. Also, most of that, well, not the tripod, but that stuff is like Goodwill stuff. So, meh. This fills me with such joy. Everybody, welcome to this milestone, moving my "You Are Here" to section 4, baby. I don't think I mentioned that I hit 20K words in my book. I think I just made a TikTok about it, and I don't think I put it here. I hit 20K words in my book. What up? It's like 68 pages. That's a fucking lot. Like, I'm always like, I haven't written anything. I've written 68 pages, 20,000 words. Like, that is a lot. I'm like doing shit. That's nuts. That's nuts. I was just sitting outside a little bit reading boyfriend material. I'm on page 119. Started it last night, so that's good. It's definitely a book that like I'm just like reading, and a lot of pages are happening in that time span, which is good. When I was reading The Queer Principles of Kit Webb, this one, it just felt like no matter how much I read, I was not getting through it. And this one, I'm like flying by. I'm gonna be done with this soon. It's like 420 pages, I think. So I'm a quarter of the way through it, honestly. That's pretty good. Okay, so I've read more. And no one can blame me because this is a good book. I'm on page 168. Like, I'm just tearing through this. I was just reading something that I wrote for my book earlier because I needed like some context for what I'm about to write because I couldn't remember exactly what I had said. And I am a writer. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's good. I'm a writer. I just meal prepped for the week. see all those down there. I made way too much fucking chicken. Way too much, but I didn't meal prep something for like when I'm home, so chicken it'll be, I guess. If you're asking yourself, Abby, why did you meal prep at 9:30 at night? Because I hate that I don't get natural light in my kitchen. So I hate being in here during the day. Another thing that I need to keep at the forefront of my mind when trying to convince myself that I need to move. So I wrote another chapter in my book. It's 3 pages. Don't be too crazy. It's 3 pages, which is a lot anyway, but 3 pages. And then I was like, I'm gonna stop after this chapter because I want to read more or watch Love Island, but probably read more. So I'm gonna stop when this chapter is done. And then I finished the chapter, and then I was like, but let me just like write the top, like the first like paragraph of this chapter so that I don't forget what I wanted it to be. And then that lasted a little bit longer than a paragraph. And then I was like, oh, but I want this conversation and I know I want that. I might as well just write that now. So I did. And then I was like, well, I know what's going to happen like exactly next. Like I should just do it. I just wrote 2 pages into the next chapter. Howdy, I don't think I've said anything yet this morning. It's a little after 10 o'clock or 10 o'clock, somewhere around there. Today is Juneteenth, so I do not have work today, so I am chilling like a villain. I did take my big chair outside and I was reading this morning. I have a hard time reading in the morning because I'm not like awake yet. Like my head just like can't think that fast. So I read a little bit, maybe like 15, 20 pages, maybe not even that much, while I drank my coffee. And then I came inside, did some dishy stuff, and I was just going through the possible apartments, making a pros and cons list, and that's where I'm at now. I don't think I'm going to edit today, but I do need to take the footage off my camera because there's a lot as it currently stands. But let me go through the pros and cons list with you of these 2 apartments. Basically, both of them have in-unit laundry, balcony, gym, central AC, and a pool. We have apartment number 1, we have apartment number 2. All right, now the pros of apartment number 1. There's an indoor and an outdoor pool, both. There's a bigger gym. There's a community room. There's direct access to a trail by some water. And the balcony is possibly bigger. From what I could see, the balcony seems a little bit bigger. The pros of number 2. There are 2 pools. We'll get to the cons later, but they're only outside. There's more storage in that apartment. There's a good lounge space, another con, there's no community room. I'm familiar with the property owners because they're run by the same people that run my current place. It's a bigger square footage for the same price, if not slightly cheaper, which is another con. There's like an island kind of like seating thing going on. It was nice. It's a newer look, which just makes it feel more like nice and safe, I guess. I don't know. And the bathroom was bigger. All right, cons for number 1. The hallways were really creepy. Like, dimly lit. Like, they're dimly lit in number 2 as well, but not terrible. Number 1, I was a little scared to be in those hallways. Their package system apparently sucks at number 1. Apparently it's terrible, and you have to pay an extra $15 a month for said terrible package system. They have a 2.9 star rating on Google, which isn't the best. A lot of it, like the most recent reviews, which is what I like to look at, all bad. Mostly packaging system, but some people talked about safety, and I was like, I don't know about that. Cons for place number 2. The pools are only outside. There's no community room, as per mentioned, and there's no direct access to the trail. That is the big sticker here, I think, because I think I'm pretty sold on number 2 because it has more pros than cons, and I just think felt a little safer and more comfortable, especially considering I know like property people, basically. I don't like know them personally, but I have no complaints here, and they're owned by the same people. But that's the big one. There's no direct access to the trail. Now that being said, these 2 properties are right next to each other. Like you pull up this road, property number 1 is right here. You're like, oh, look at all these properties. You go down to the next turn, property number 2. They're right next to each other. So there is no direct access to the trail from what I can tell, unless somebody tells me otherwise, which I will find out tomorrow. They're not in office today. I know because Amanda's not in office today. There's no direct access to that trail. And that's the sticking point, because I love having a trail here. That being said, there is still a trail. I just might have to go like a bloop to bloop to get to it. You know what I'm saying? That's where we are stuck, right there. It do be looking like they're bringing this tree down. Like the whole damn thing. Ooh. Whoa. Guys, I was around to hear it and it did make a sound. I know that this guy's not gonna just like pull the tree by that rope, but I just am picturing him doing it. So I was taking footage and putting it on my computer and I ran out of space on my computer. It is so loud out there. I ran out of space on my computer. Is it bad for John?
Bad for John. These dinner plates.
Oh, these are plates, not glasses.
That's what I meant to say, but it is not okay.
I was like, how is glass bad for John? Did you say none of these were big enough? I was like, these are pretty big. Yeah, you gotta get it in the film. That tastes like a peacho! I like it. So I just wrote another 1,200 words, bringing my total up to 23,000. How exciting. I could keep writing, but it is almost 7. It is 6:30 and I'm hungry, but I also really want to read. I was gonna have a snack, but then I kept writing till 6:30 and now it's like, well, supper could be now. So maybe not snack. This guy really said, I see that sun and I'm gonna reach for it. I just want to keep reading, but I need to make supper. Look at the way the sun gleams off that building. Gorgeous. Hello, I am home from work. I went to work today, so there's that. Let's go over a few things quick. 1, I stopped and talked to my apartment manager like I do. She gave me this cool cup. Cool. Also, I stopped at Goodwill. I got this lawn chair because they had 4 lawn chairs. I should have got 2 if I'm honest, because these babies are expensive and I'm always like, I want one, and I never want to buy one, so I bought one. I bought this shirt that we're gonna look at. It's sunny outside, and come in here where it's a little quieter. I met my replacement today at work. Love that for me. Yeah. She is the sister of an employee that already works there. I already met her because she was taking pictures at graduation. But like for fun. But now I'm like, I didn't know about that. Oh, so I am not in bed. Oh, also, our school won like a social media award from like the head honchos last week. Nobody told me. Like nobody thought that was important. Whatever. So I'm not in the best mood, to be honest. So I think I'm gonna go through my stuff, because like organizing and like cleansing makes me feel better sometimes. And if I am moving, which I probably am, I just need to get used to saying that, then I should go through my stuff. Who's that cute tennis instructor? It's me. The boobs are boobin', let's be real. But you know, it's something. A different bra, I think. One that like it actually holds these up. All right, a pile to add to the Goodwill pile. Am I on water talk now? Ah! An update on these little guys. This guy is bigger and he's falling down because there's another little guy coming. Another little guy is coming. And look, on those little guys, we got another little guy. And another little guy. I'm my little guys, man. So I hung this blanket up here because I wanted to see if it would block the sun to here. Because I was like, I could just lay a blanket and a pillow here and, you know, tan and just lay right here. But I don't want people watching me. And unfortunately, I'm on the first row, right by the sidewalk. So I was like, blanket, but it does cover the sun. Oh yes, look at that. a perfectly respectable chair. Nothing wrong with it. It's a little dirty. But other than that, nothing wrong with it. Let's take a sit. Oh, it's a little small, but that's fine. We did it. Pizza. Alright, I have less than 100 pages left of this book, which is wonderful. I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow. I could keep reading, possibly, but I'm just feeling anxious, and I don't know why. But there's this anxiety bubbling within me. I forgot that this was the longest day of the year. I mean, it's 24 hours, but it's the brightest day. Sun's up for like 15 hours, I guess. I don't remember if you knew that I was waiting to hear back from my boss, but I forgot from my boss. I can do 2 days in, 2 days out with my work this summer. Boo freaking yeah. I'm feeling like an irritation in my stomach, like a scary irritation in the scary part of my stomach when it feels scary things. And that's just scary, as it should be. What did I have tonight? I had gluten. That's like for certain. What's on this pizza? Garlic pesto. So pesto is in my things, is in my list. And I haven't had it yet, actually. So, could be gluten, could be the pesto. But, like, I don't usually have pesto. Like, that's not a thing. Pesto isn't in my list. Pine nut is, which is in pesto. But that's not, like, a thing I have often, you know? Like, in past uh-ohs. It's not like I have pesto all the time. Yep, look at that. 9:45. It's still like, okay, well, that changes a lot. I mean, it is light out. I don't think it's that bright. There we go. I've got about 10 minutes before I have to go in and finish getting ready and go to work. But we are going to finish this book today. Not right now, but today. Hello, so my plan for getting home today was that I was going to go to the coffee shop and write and buy a couple new books because I'm going to finish my other book tonight. I'm going to finish Boyfriend Material tonight. But I got home and I just was like, I just want to be home, in my home. That being said, I am going to finish Boyfriend Material tonight, and I do want a couple of new books that I've had my eye on, including Husband Material, which is the next book. But also Delilah Green Doesn't Care. So I'll go. I don't have to stay forever. But also, I'm working from home tomorrow. And I have Friday off. So I will be in my home. I will be here. So I did, in fact, go to the coffee shop. I'm not entirely sure what went wrong. I didn't write much. I wrote like maybe a paragraph or two. And yeah, I don't know. I was just like... I mean, okay, first off, I had a good interaction. There were some girls planning a trip near me, which probably threw me off a little bit because I couldn't stop listening to them. They were planning a trip. I figured out they were planning a trip to Vancouver, where I've been and love. So I was like, eventually I was like, hey, are you guys planning a trip to Vancouver? Sorry, Vancouver, Canada? Sorry, like, I don't mean to eavesdrop. And they're like, no, like, yeah, like, we are, like basically, like, what do you got to say, etc. I was like, you should, like, check out Lynn Canyon Suspension Bridge, because it's gorgeous. And it was a nice little interaction. They checked it out. They seemed to love it, which is cool. But yeah, like, other than that, like, I don't know, I just fell, and I am, like, not in a great place right now. And I feel kind of sick. I've been feeling kind of sick the past few days, but I don't know, mentally, I just, like, felt, like, not a good place for who knows what reason. It's not like I'm, like, depressed or something. I'm just, like, out of it. I did buy the 2 books I wanted, though. Delilah Green Doesn't Care and Husband Material for when I finish Boyfriend Material. Finished.
Are you being made? Yes, ma'am.
The Help is definitely a comfort movie of mine, and I don't know why. But you know, comfort movies is like when you're like, I just wanna feel like a hug. I don't know, something like that. It's like a cozy, well, it's not a cozy movie, but it's like a, I don't know why, it's a comfort movie for me. I don't know. That and like Twilight and Encanto and the Lizzie McGuire movie. These are all comfort movies for me. Also, sometimes I'm like, why do I have bangs? Like, this is cute. I'm cute. When I go in the dark, it's cuter. Cute. But like, also I feel like if I didn't have bangs, I'd want like to bump my hair, because that's the world I lived in. See, in the light, it's not as cute, is it? I don't know. I don't know. It's bedtime. Good morning, new book. Who this? All right, everybody. Little guy has opened. He's open, little guy. All right, future Abbie, since this is a video diary of sorts, let's chat, just in case you don't remember, or if the movie's not out yet, because there undoubtedly will be a movie. The whole Ocean Gate Titanic submarine is happening this week. If you don't remember, 4 billionaires and one of the billionaires' child got into a makeshift submersible, not a submarine, because it's got one button and is controlled by a PlayStation controller. They got into this little thing to go down and see the wreckage of the Titanic all the way at the bottom of the ocean through a screen, not the window. At this point, they've run out of air. They went on Sunday. The whole world is going crazy over this right now. And they've been looking for these billionaires in this submarine. What was it, 96 hours worth of air? Something like that. At this point, unless they'd made some big decisions, the air is gone. So, I don't know what's going to happen now, but presumably they are no longer alive, which is sad. But yeah, there you go, future Abbie. Go see the movie. All right, gonna apply for this apartment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Application complete, baby. Jonathan. Are you overwhelmed with children?
No.
Are you the scum of rebellion?
What's up?
Are you the scum of rebellion?
No.
Are you a maggot? Good morning. Here's the problem with my brain. It's just like... it won't work today. That's problem number one. I woke up later today than I have in a long time. Like, almost 8:30. And I didn't get out of bed till like 8:45 or so. And then... because of that, I was like not with it. So I decided to stay inside and eat breakfast, drink my coffee, and watch Pretty Little Liars. Which, as we know, watching Pretty Little Liars gets me like gets me in head anyway. And my brain is not working. But it's hard for me to figure out something to do to make it work, because it's... what time is it? It's almost 11 o'clock now. I have therapy at 1:30, 1 or 1:30. And I have a job interview at like 3. I work tonight at the theater. But I feel like I need to do something, but it's too hot. And I don't want to get like gross because I have to work at the theater tonight. That's the thing. If I have something to do later in the day, I don't like to... like, I've been wanting to go exercise, or like tell myself to exercise, but I have something to do later in the day. I don't want to, because I will get gross, and I'll probably take a shower again, which means I have to wash my hair again, because I'm in the shower. I have to wash my hair, and I wash my hair every day already, so washing my hair 2 times in a day probably isn't the best for it, because everyone says you shouldn't wash your hair every day, but I already do that. My brain is just a really hard place to be sometimes. And right now is one of those times, because it's made like so many rules for itself. And so today the rules are not ruling, they're not working. I should like read or write, but because my brain's not right, it's gonna be hard to do those things. And I feel like I need to like get out and like go, but I can't get out and go because I have something at 1 o'clock and it's 11 o'clock. which only leaves 2 hours, which, yeah, is time, but it's not time. I just want to cry. I just want to lay here and watch TV and cry, but that's not going to help me. It's probably going to make things worse. Okay, so I left this water bottle in my car yesterday for like 4 hours, and I'm pretty sure it's broken because of the heat, because when I like picked it up from the cup holder in my car yesterday, the cup holder was wet, like drippy wet. And so I'm pretty sure the bottom has cracked in some form. But yeah, you hear that? That sounds cracky to me. I got some stuff at Goodwill. I'm really trying to recreate the magic of the yellow tank top. So let's go. All right, so I am a fan of this one, I think. It's got these nifty little ties. Look at that. Oh, she is, you know, she exists. I don't know. I kind of like this one. We'll see. All right, so ignore the shockingly blue bra under this. The other day I literally said, I just want to wear pirate shirts all the time. And tell me this is not a pirate shirt. Like, this is as pirate of a pirate shirt as a pirate can ever be. All right, we've got the flow, the ties, the flow. Like, I'm going to be trying to go to a Renaissance festival this year and wearing this with something. Like, I just feel like I should be like Thackeray Binks right now. Being like, Emily! Emily! Like, okay. I just had therapy. I drew a bunch of arrows during it.
If I add all the numbers
What a Friday. I just got done working at the theater. I am home now. I'm going to go to bed as lickety-split as I can because I am not feeling the best. I am having some, like, tummy issues. Not, like, unfortunate tummy issues, but, like, I have a stomach ache. Like, that's just what it's a normal stomach issue, not the pain one. And apparently there's a coup happening in Russia. We just found out that the billionaires imploded, all right? And now Russia is imploding upon itself. Not like literally, but kinda. What is to happen next? I don't know. But tomorrow is Pride, and you'll see that in the next vlog because it's Friday. So I have to end this vlog. I'm gonna end it now before I forget, even though I have a few more things to do. I'm gonna end it now because otherwise I will forget. So thanks for watching whatever this was this week, and I'm gonna go. I'll see you next week. Bye. That was terrible. Bye. That was still kind of terrible. Let's try this again. Bye. We're going with it.